Good evening. Welcome back to another episode of Great Man Profits for the Advanced Learners. And today, let's go through the financial forecast for the next couple of days. So, today's Monday. The severity is probably a red folder. So, we've got JPY, GDP index, and also the JPY bank lending. So, those are the main 2 points. But additionally, we've just had a 7.2 magnitude earthquake reported off the coast of the Japanese coast. So, realistically, their market is about to tank. So what are the effects that are going to come from this? JPY against USD is most likely going to tank. Then every other currency connected to the JPY or Japanese currency is going to be affected. We also have commodities that are going to be affected: gold, silver, platinum, other things. And a few index funds, especially with companies directed out of Japan, are going to be heavily affected today. Then tomorrow, for Tuesday, another red folder. We have the AUD RBA press conference. That's not very important, but what we do have is the Australian cash rate, which counts how much of the dollars are included in cycle and need to be reprinted. And then we also have the USD 10-year bond auction. What is this going to affect? So, of course, it's going to affect the AUD USD, so the Australian to the US dollar. It's also going to affect the Australian to the New Zealand dollar. And additionally, it's going to affect the bond value index. The reason this is because, of course, the American financial system at the moment is tanking a little bit, meaning that there's not going to be any new bonds that are going to be created, meaning that the older bonds of the 10-year status are going to be higher valued, meaning that the auction price is going to increase. For Wednesday, it's another red folder. So we have the CPI for China. We also have the Canadian BOC rate and press conference. And then additionally, this is the big one, unfortunately. We've got the USD Fed Fund rate and the USD FOMC economy and also the FOMC conferences. This is basically the communication of how their economy is going to move forward. So what is going to be the effects? Canada versus the USD dollar is going to be affected. Commodities, crypto, and additionally all index and currencies. Wednesday is a huge day and a huge problem for us in the market. Then Thursday. Thursday's a basic day, so you don't have to worry too much. We've got the GBP government Bailey speech, which is not very important. And then once again, we've got the USD 30-year bonds. So once again, because of course the market is tanking a little bit, or the financial status of America is tanking, these existing bonds are going to be higher valued for the future because, of course, the rates that would come out for new bonds would be lower than the existing ones. And for Friday, it's going to be a very, very easy day. We've got a couple speeches for the FOMC, and that's about it. Have a great day.